We have some plays for you in baseball that you should be aware of if you want to make a profit. We use scrapers, tools. So today what the scraper brought, as you can see here, we have two batters that have pitcher data, which is over here. And then we have the hits right here. So this brings us, basically it goes on DraftKings, it goes on Fantasy Alarm, and then it goes on StatMuse. And once the scraper is done working, then I have a person that helps me on our team that puts it all together and puts it on the spreadsheet. So basically, right now it's showing me that these batters here have at least one hit in the last 8 games, so that they have an 80% hit rate, at least one hit in each game. So right here, as you can see, there's 1 0, 2 zeros. So he's at 80%, this Brent Booker. The best part about this is he's actually got a 50% hit rate, which is a 0.5 average against this pitcher. I can go deeper into this, but I'm not gonna bore you with those details. Basically, I can go and see what the pitcher actually looks like, his ERA is, and stuff like that, but it's already pretty much, this is the information I need. The other one is Matt Chapman from the Giants. He's actually at an 80% hit rate as well. He has a lower average. So you can see here, he's actually gone against this pitcher 5 times, and he's got 2 hits from going up against this pitcher here. So right now we're looking at Matt Chapman to get 1 hit, and then we're also looking at Brent Booker to get 1 hit. Now, if you can also see here, no pitcher data 8+. Again, that just means that we don't have any pitcher data against this. That's why you see all these zeros here. But overall, they've gotten at least 1 hit. They've gotten at least 1 hit in every game for the last 10 games, 80% of the time. So as you can see, this guy, Corey Seager, he's actually gotten 15 total hits, and he's gotten all these hits right here. So it's 15 total hits. As you can see, he's gotten multiple hits in several games already. Another great example is this Jose Altuve. He's got a 90% hit rate because he's only got 1 0 there. So you can see 17 hits overall. So another one here is the 10 hits, Carlos Correa. I don't like the fact that he's only gotten 10 hits. So he's only gotten 10 hits. I mean, he's only gotten 1 hit per game 90% of the time. So it's still very decent. What I don't like is that there's no pitcher data. So it's not like this guy above that he's got 17 hits or 15 hits. This guy has exactly 10 hits, so 1 hit per game. I don't like that, especially since there's no pitcher data. So here's another example, Bobby Witt Jr. He's got 17 hits with only 1 game he didn't get a hit, which is right here, 90% hit rate. Okay, here we go. Another example, he's got 90% hit rate, yet there's no pitcher data, and then he's only gotten 10 total hits in the last 10 games. So I'm going to delete that one, even though he looks very solid. There's another one, Gunnar Henderson, 14 hits. As you can see right there, again, 90% hit rate, 14 hits total. So I'm going to go with him. Nico Horner, he's got an 80% hit rate, no pitcher data. Actually, he's gotten up against the batter. He's gone up against this pitcher 3 times, and he's gotten 0 hits. So I'm going to delete this guy. So what I'll do now is I'm going to put all of these into a spreadsheet, or keep them in this spreadsheet, but then I'll put these either together as a parlay, or I'll bet higher on them because they have a better chance of getting a hit, just because they have already a strong presence against that pitcher. Corey Seager and so on right here. Again, I can do them straight, or I can try to do parlay, or I can do them live after they come to bat 1 time. So this is a very well kept secret. Not a lot of people that I know talk about this. I talk to a lot of professionals every single day, and not a lot of people talk about this, especially in batter props. If the batter comes up to bat and they swing, and then whatever, they get out, or they hit the ball and it goes out, and basically they just get out. They don't get on base, or even if they get on base, based on balls, so they get walked. So if that happens, that doesn't count as a hit. So once that doesn't count as a hit, then the odds open up, because if there was like a minus 300, like these guys are very strong. Obviously, the books know that these guys are going to get a hit more than likely. So the odds to even start with these guys are extremely high. Maybe it's sometimes even 270, minus 270, sometimes minus 320, stuff like that. I've seen guys all the way up to minus 600 because they're so solid that they're going to get a hit. But what happens is that once they come to bat and they don't get a hit, then what happens is that the odds dramatically drop, because now they have less chances to get a hit in the game. So it's live betting pretty much. So that's something that's another way that I do it. So I either parlay these guys, I go straight with the high odds, or I just wait for them to come to bat. And then if they don't get a hit, then I bet them live. We have custom built scrapers and tools. We also have an 8 years experience to bring you the best plays every single day.